Hey everybody, just hopping on here again real quick before the video starts, just to clarify, I got super behind on editing back in the winter, so this video is actually, this was filmed in March when Sandra was here. This is actually his last job with us. It's a 2-day job. Randy is helping us on the second day, so the video gets better towards the end. It's like a really big maple tree over the house, big 2-day job, but just thought I would clarify that because you might be wondering why does it look like it's winter time. And also that was back when I was running the 95, and that was before the days of Isaac. The good times that I miss, you know, but but that's why you'll see I'm using the old the Bandit 95. You'll also notice I couldn't feed that chipper with the Avant. The opening was small and it didn't have auto feed, so somebody had to always stand there, you know, back and forth like all day. It was like a full-time job, just going back and forth on that. So shortly after I got the Avant, I had to get a bigger chipper. But since filming that, I've gotten a stump grinder, dump truck, and bigger chipper. Kind of crazy. But this was back in March, so that's what you're gonna see from this video. But yeah, it was a pretty gnarly big maple over the house. So 4-man crew the first day, 5-man crew the second day. So yeah, just thought I would clarify that so it wasn't so confusing. So thanks and enjoy. Alright folks, back with another tree removal adventure here. We've got a pretty big one. You can see it's 10 feet from the house maybe. This is a big leaf maple, and you see it's got 3 tops to it, and so that's what's concerning. Just the nature of the species. They're kind of a weak-wooded species, but look at those, look at that included bark. That is just no good. This tree is just begging to split, and all the weight is over the house. All of it is over the house, so they obviously don't like living under this thing, and I would not either. We're also doing these 2 maples, and that is a noble fir, which I think we can just fall, which that's all pretty easy stuff compared to, this is definitely the big project for this job. Would suck without the bucket truck, but we're gonna get the bucket truck in here, and we're gonna cut this thing down 1 piece at a time. So we got my service truck, the dump trailer, the Avant 528, my Bandit 95, which I just changed the blades on, and my 2009 F750 forestry truck. That's what we're working with today. We got Dylan, Sandra, and Kevin with us today. It's always a good, exciting job when I get to use all of my equipment. This job is $8,750 for all 3 of these trees. The wood and the chips stay on site. I think that's a pretty fair price. That's a lot of work in that thing over the house. My door fell off the other day, so I still have the door, but I need to get that fixed. Yeah, I swear this Avant, the hitch attachment is almost just as useful as the grapple for this thing. In a world where I only had this truck, it's just so nice. This is my fall rest harness, the Petzl Newton from sappysupplies.com, which is my website where I sell tree gear. Yeah, I'm gonna have Kevin go up first. We actually got to get this stuff out of the way first. The 2 setups. Kevin's using my 2511. I'm so happy to have one of these saws again. And it is ported by Madson's. This thing runs so well. 14-inch speed cut nano bar and chain from sappysupplies.com.
Oh, you gotta help me empty this bucket, Jake.
Oh, water in there. People were asking me in my last video, why don't you just drill a hole in the bottom?
Yeah,
I don't think they understand that you lose your electrical, like, force field shield if you do that. Try to go over the side. It's a nice gazpacho in there. Just change the knives on this thing, dude. It's so much nicer. Like, it's so important with these little chippers to change the knives. my truck.
Chips. Is it that stub that I left on there? Or did it hit and then it? I was like,
the stub. You dropped the branch. The tip went down. The stub hit this.
Yeah, I know I should have cut that stupid stub off. Oh, I think I just broke it more. I have a feeling one of these days I'm never gonna hear from you again.
Now it's getting personal. It's my truck.
Truck down on some wood.
Will you cut down this viney stuff? I'm gonna try to adjust this chipper.
Yep. Oh, I think, you know what? To getting this in the woods is you can barely turn your wheels. Like that was my issue. I was trying to turn too sharp. You have to like barely turn at all.
Kevin whittles away at that, I'm gonna drop this dead, I believe it's a noble fir. I'm gonna put it right, aiming at the back of the bucket truck. It won't reach that. Maybe I'll aim a little bit to the right of the bucket truck. He's a screaming eagle. This thing's cutting good.
That was close. Man, this saw is cutting so much better. I never should have converted it to 3/8. The nice thing about that 325 is it's round, little round. So if I dull it, I can just sharpen it really fast. The square round's nice, it cuts really well, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to sharpen. I gotta take it off the saw, put it on my grinder, yada yada yada. So I think that 261 is, I'm happy I switched it back. Okay, so Kevin's reached everything he can. That's 60 feet. There's still a lot of maple left. We're gonna try to button up all the other items, the dead fir and this cluster today. Randy's gonna come give us a hand tomorrow, and then we'll finish this big maple tomorrow, but we'll try to get everything else done today. These chips are looking really nice. Man, it's so crazy the difference when you have a big chipper, like you can kind of get away with the dull knives a little bit, but this is only, I think, 30 horsepower. I just flipped the knives and it's so much nicer, like nicer quality chips and way less. It doesn't have auto feed, you know. 2003, about 1,800 hours on it. I paid 10 grand for this chipper, but I've put money into it. I have new tires. I fixed a bunch of. I'm probably 5 grand in. Probably 15 grand into this chipper, I'd say. So this is Kevin's saw. It's an old 046. It's actually my bar and chain on it, square ground chain. Awesome. All right, yeah, I'm happy with that hinge.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm happy with that. That saw's cutting, they're both cutting really, really nicely.
This should all be pretty easy to grab, like, it's all long.
Trying to see if it's logs or branches. So it doesn't roll down the hill into the house. One more stick for the day. I got the butt tied off here just so that, because now it's got no branches on it. This is actually a hillside and I don't want it to roll into the house. So I got the butt tied off so the butt doesn't hit when I put the Avant there, so the tip doesn't hit, which I don't think it will, but you want to be careful, you know?
You've been drinking your Celsius?
We got a little more right here.
I see you got this guy hooked on the Celsius.
Yeah, pretty good. Up for the day. We're just leaving all the equipment here overnight, just bringing the service truck back, leaving the Avant, the trailer, the chipper, and the bucket truck here, because no point just bringing it all back to my house and everything. We just gonna be here tomorrow, you know? You know, I like skid steers, I like excavators, but let me show you why I chose the Avant. For the last, I don't know, 2-3 hours, I've been driving all over this grass with the Avant. Grabbing wood, grabbing brush. You can't even tell, it's like driving a lawnmower. It's perfect, you know? I mean, there's a few scuffs here and there. This is from falling in the tree.
It's so good on grass. That's where it really shines. It does, you know, it's a little bulkier than the mini skid. It's not quite as versatile as an excavator in terms of, you know, like excavator, you can flatten the ground if you want, but when it comes to driving on grass, you can't beat it. You can't beat an articulating loader. So I'm so happy with that machine. Back in the morning, day 2, gonna finish this beast. I'm actually gonna have Randy's here, and Randy and Kevin are both gonna climb this together. I'm gonna stay on the ground just to coordinate stuff. I'm turning back into a ground guy these days. It seems like just, you know, orchestrating, moving the truck, moving the chipper, moving the Avant and everything. So it just actually, I think, just makes more sense for me to be on the ground with 2 capable climbers. So there goes Randy. Kevin's up there somewhere. Yeah, there's Kevin up there. Okay, so the boys are set. I just moved the chipper over here. As these jobs get bigger and bigger and more elaborate, it's like getting a little harder for me to film everything. Anyways, so Kevin set a lowering line over here, and Randy just set a speed line. We're gonna speed line Randy's stuff here, lower Kevin's stuff there. And nice thing about the Avant is we can make a big mess wherever, and we can move the chipper to it, or we can just drag the brush with the Avant. But we're kind of we're set up now.
You gotta catch it. Oh, who's supposed to catch mine then?
Heads up. Is that a good spot I'm throwing that stuff? The best spot? Figured. Heads up, I got a big piece. Got a big piece coming down towards the chipper. This branch gonna hit the fence if I cut it, or should I let it, should I throw it towards the... See that? That's how I do it. Just stage it at the chipper. Alright. Here we go. This thing's gonna pop like a mother. Alright, we're gonna go for a little ride.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Randy, if you can quickly clear out your side so I have some room to work, that'd be,
Yeah, I'll be
really
done
nice.
here in about a few. Nah, it's gonna be a minute. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Do you want a sling to reroute your rig line like on that so you can go boom, boom, that way it's lowering out past the branches?
It could be nice. I could put a sling right there.
Yeah, that
come
way
on
it's
the other
like you're
side
not
of
having
this.
to deal with that until it's absolutely...
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Like a Scud missile.
Set up a little micro pulley, reduce friction.
Nice. I love it when my flip line does that. Ready? I'm just fishing.
Good suggestion, Big R.
Did that work out pretty well?
Oh yeah,
It's
perfect.
going down in a better spot.
It did kind of like, the tips did kind of sit on the roof a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it perfect by any
Well,
means.
it's better than fighting it in the hemlock.
He is a strong fellow. Big deal. Nice.
You've been doing stuff like that?
What?
Pieces like this big?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the only thing that's a bummer is the vector, like the V, the drop,
yeah.
this angle that comes. It has to go from this to that. Like it has to do double what you're doing. You all good, Dylan?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna work a little bit over here for a bit. If it makes sense for me to use that zip line again,
Yeah.
maybe I'll do it. But I'll let you kind of get going on some stuff.
I have like 4 pieces that I can do pretty easily right now. Heads up. All right, ready on line, gonna cut a little bit and then watch a little bit more. Nice job. You guys are sick with it. Oh, that noise takes me back. Better days.
We replant a tree for everyone that we remove. Dude, that is in there. Holy smokes. Dude, yeah. We should just leave it, see if the customer notices. Oh, it grew last night, I don't know. All right.
Do you think that's down far enough for you to do what you need to do?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Don't let it hit the shed.
Oh, absolutely. Heads up.
All right, nobody had the courage to finish this tree, so I'm gonna have to finish it.
Say who it is.
All right, so this goes on here, and then I think this goes here. Okay, and then to get this undone, it's like a magnet, so it's pretty easy. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Really easy to put on. All right. Hey, this chest thing is slick. A lot of guys with rope walk up, but I'm just so much more comfortable spurring up. Testing it. Get that slack out as soon as you can. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. I mean, it felt good to me. Beautiful. Nice. I'm gonna do my notch right towards the house.
Everybody pray for Jake. Woo!
Randy?
Randy?
That was amazing. Dude, I know you probably hear this all the time, but I didn't feel a thing. It was perfect. I can't believe that. That was like the best top ever. I was really nervous because maple's so weak and it's like long and gangly and snake-like. That was perfect.
Avant it?
Yeah.
Nice. Never mind, I guess I don't need to go down there. I mean, I am stronger than Avant, but...
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking just like a rope around this whole clump and just a gnarly face cut.
Yeah, just like down there.
Yeah.
And then...
Just super gnarly.
And just a big old open, like, Pac-Man style face cut.
Yeah. That was kind of scary. Yeah, gotta be honest, as that thing was going, I was like, wow, this is kind of scary. I can't go anywhere. $395, 42-inch bar. Supported by Madsen's. Look at that, it's a tree inside of a tree. Oh wow, that's crazy. It's so hard to cut, it's like a tree inside of a tree. It's so weird.
Yeah.
And the Humboldt, you have gravity working with you. The conventional, it just sits there, you know?
Here we go.
Man, that's crazy. Another tree inside of a tree. It's like rushing, stacking dollar trees. Yeah, it's fresh bark. That's so weird. Dude, look at the size of that stump. That's a 42-inch bar. Look at that stump. Look how short I am. That's that's like 16, 18 inches short. Nasty tree. That was hard to make with that stump there, man. That was really throwing me off.
With that nurse log?
Yeah, that thing was really making it hard. All right, back on the Avant.
Back on the Avant, where I belong.
I'm a little tired from cutting that. 21 minutes? Oh my God.
What's that?
21 minutes. All right, the tree is down. Huge maple over the house. I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. Hey, nice job, Randy.
Thank you, you too.
Nice job, Kevin. Nice job, Dylan. Hey, Sandra. This is Sandra's last job here. She's going home tomorrow.
It's a real treat having you
Spruce
here.
trees again.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming out, Sandra.
That's super fun.
You had a good time?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Awesome. It's a big tree. All right,
I miss
guys.
you.
I wish he was like, no, I didn't have a good time at all.
Never coming back to America.
Yeah.
Well, please like and subscribe. Check out sappysupplies.com for all your arborist gear needs. Let me know if you need tree work. I live in Enumclaw, Washington, so Pierce County, King County, Washington. If you need tree work, I'd love to come cut your trees. Thanks. I'll see you guys.